All right, guys. Coach Yeb is back to ONIC ID's roster. This news is actually, I'm not even excited, to be honest. I'm an ONIC fan, actually, but I'm not really excited about this news because I'm like kind of perplexed. Like, why is Coach Yeb actually returning back to ONIC ID? Are ONIC ID in crisis? The answer is no. ONIC ID are doing pretty well, but enough of the talks. Let's just go straight to the news. It says that Coach Yeb is back to roster MPL ONIC ID starting this week in week 7 of MPL ID season 17. Baba Yeba will be returning again to help ONIC ID. Help. I don't know where this help is coming from. Help ONIC ID. Apart from having the help of Pandington this season, we also have the help of Coach Yeb. Coach Yeb is back on the roster while performing his duty as Vice President of Esports. But does anyone know what Coach Yeb in ONIC ID will be? On this call is Chris, aka Trevor. He'll be with me trying to analyze this whole information. So Trevor, say hi to everybody.
Hi guys. Hello guys.
Okay, Trevor is actually calling from Asia. He's calling from China. And he also has a YouTube channel. But the main focus is about trying to break down this, information we just got from ONIC. Trevor, Coach Yeb returning back to ONIC ID. His position not revealed, but there is a very, very huge speculation that he's going to take over from CW. And CW have been doing pretty well. ONIC has only lost 2 games and they are literally in the playoffs. Why is Coach Yeb returning? Let's hear your analysis on this, please.
For me, I don't know why Coach Yeb is returning to the roster, because this season is already a done deal for ONIC. Because I don't see anybody that wants to bring them down. Even though they drop at least 1 or 3 games in a season, they are still going to win the title, because this season is already cooked. Dewa ain't gonna beat them. Bigatron ain't gonna beat them. Evos ain't gonna beat them. Geek Farm ain't gonna beat them again. So, and CW is doing a very good job, even though his draft isn't as solid as Coach Yeb, but he's doing pretty well. KAIRI, KELRA, the god in the gold lane, all of them are doing pretty well in the game. Lupus is doing well, he has improved. Sans is giving us that Gila vibe that we used to see back then in season 12, season 13. So what's the problem? Why are they bringing Yeb back into the team? So it doesn't sound right to me, because CW is doing very fine. Them bringing Yeb back to the roster, I don't know whether as coach to put CW back as an assistant coach and him he will be the coach. It doesn't make any sense, because they should give right from when CW became the coach, they said they trusted him. So what is the reason of them bringing Coach Yeb back into the roster? I don't know why. They just made it to the playoffs and they are beast. They are in beast mode right now. So bringing Yeb back into this roster ain't gonna change anything, because for me, my take is that even though when they make it to EWC, so let me just say something spicy. I don't think they are gonna beat TLPH or Falcon. These 2 teams, I don't think they will stand a chance in beating these 2 teams. So Coach Yeb won't change anything in this.
They have KELRA. They have KELRA, bro. They have KELRA.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. They have KELRA, but they are still getting. Wait, who cooked them this season? Wasn't it BTR that cooked them this season? Geek Fan that cooked them this season? KELRA ain't gonna change anything, man. You just saw the C-ball qualifiers. You saw how Cartesi just dogged work on ONIC.
Okay,
having this kind of guy in the game, it's not going to change anything, man. So bringing Coach Yeb back makes CW look somehow. For me, I don't know what's going behind the scenes, so I don't know what their plan is on this. But you just have to see.
Yeah, I get your point because I think this is pretty early for me because CW is doing a great job. I would just say his draft has been pretty phenomenal. That's been on point. He follows the meta. Sometimes he brings out things that people don't expect, and it works out well. For example, now take for example the. Sorry, I know you. I know you're an RQ fan,
Bro,
but the Nana pick against RQ in game 2 was just insane. Nana, paired up with KAIRI, and the rest was just history. And his drafts have been very, very good. Have been on point, even though he made some mistakes here and there. But we are going to judge based on an overall performance and everything. He has been top notch. So I just hope, because if Coach YEB is actually returning as the head coach of the team, I feel this is going to deplete the morale of CW, because he's going to feel like somewhat discouraged, because this is a management, and also because Coach YEB is part of the management anyway, even though he's the VP and everything. It's literally part of the management. This is the management that was very vocal about trusting him. Coach YEB himself said it, trust him, and out of nowhere I'm being replaced. It's not going to be nice at all, because I just hope that it's going to be maybe a somewhat, should I say, because it's still going to look somehow. Imagine a whole Coach YEB not being a coach of a team, and he's going to be like maybe an assistant or an analyst, because these are literally the only two positions left. Because you can't tell me you're going to degrade a whole Coach YEB, someone that we know that is obviously better than CW, certainly better. So you can't say you want to degrade him to be the assistant of CW, or he's going to be the analyst of the team. It's going to look kind of awkward for me. So I feel Coach YEB might actually be, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't know, even if I'm wrong on both sides, it's still awkward to me, to be honest. Coach YEB being the head coach and Coach YEB also being an assistant or an analyst is going to look. So I don't know why ONIC actually put themselves into this kind of position, because everyone is doing their job pretty well and everything. And if maybe you're bringing Coach YEB back because of EWC, you're not really certain that, though ONIC has like a 90% chance of making to EWC, but you're not really there yet. I believe you should have given CW like this time, give him enough space to actually know his limits, to expand his reach in terms of drafting, understanding the mechanics of his players fully and everything. But this thing happened so early. I wish they actually gave CW the entire season to see what he can do and everything, because this is literally a younger generation you're trying to make better, and you're literally trying to put a sort of like a slowdown in their growth by bringing somebody. Coach YEB is very good, but I to be honest, as an ONIC fan as well, I don't really like the idea of Coach YEB returning to the team. I feel it might cause a sort of like a instability somehow. So I just feel that everything should go well, because I don't want any destabilization in the team. I want ONIC to still be ONIC. They should be stronger. They should have better chemistry. They should understand themselves better and everything. So we just hope it goes well, to be honest. So yeah, that's my take.
Okay. I just want to say something. Even like them adding Coach YEB back into the roster. Even though Coach YEB wants to assist CW, he can do it behind behind the scenes,
exactly.
Like not in the stage. That's just it. If you want to guide him when they are screaming.
Yes.
And tell him one or two things, like make him understand some stuff, not just jumping into the roster like
exactly.
Jesus. Does he want to add another ring into the finger? He can get it as a VP.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Exactly. I guess we're done here. Thanks once again for tuning up and everything. And you guys should not forget to follow Chris on his YouTube channel. Chris, can you let them know about your YouTube channel, please?
So please subscribe to my channel, support my channel, Trevor Chris. I know I don't post very well because I'm in school and things are very tight here, like the time difference and everything. So that's why the schedule and everything is so messed up. So if you guys can just please subscribe to my channel to help me keep pushing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. That'll be all good. Thanks, guys, once again, and see you guys next time. God bless.